Hello, everyone, and welcome to your Pisces new moon reading for February 19th, 2023. Okay, we have our new moon, right? And during this Pisces new moon, and usually during Pisces season, um, we're always guided to go with the flow, okay? It's the time to kind of float along and be guided by like your own intuition, okay? And the energies of the world around us. So, moving into this state of flowing or following your intuition can be like really powerful and magical right now. It's going to teach us great things, okay? Because with Pisces falling alongside the new moon, it's going to definitely kickstart a lot of spiritual awakenings for many of you, as well as possibilities. And Pisces is ruled by the planets Neptune and Jupiter, which are the planets of higher consciousness and the planet of expansion, okay, and growth. So many of you may have clearer visions, and it will help you kind of blast open your third eye, all right, that chakra, to help you be more clairvoyant or have clear seeing. I'm going to start with tarot, so I'm going to shuffle this a little bit while I continue telling you guys some more here. Pisces is known to be a dreamer, right? So together, this lunation is really great for manifesting your dreams into reality. And this new moon is going to really help us tap into our emotions, as well as help us learn what to hold on to in our lives, as well as what to let go or keep in our lives. Okay, so this is a pretty powerful new moon for many of us, especially on the spiritual spectrum, okay, to say the least. A lot of us might have been very emotional lately, telling secrets that we wouldn't normally tell, like maybe how we really feel about somebody or how we feel about ourselves. We're gonna get in touch very much with our own intuition and our own insight and feelings, okay? Some of you may be teetering, trying to make a decision between what to keep and what not to keep in your life. And that could be the difficulty for you during this new moon. Some of you may be feeling those energies really strong with, being drained or really exhausted right now, because it's just like kind of taking a lot emotionally out of you. And you're just really feeling that. Okay, so let's just dive right in with our tarot and see what we get. All right. And as most of you know, I always pre-shuffle all the decks, so we don't have to do it too much. All right, look at that. The Wheel of the Year. All right. Justice. The Tower. Interesting. This is pretty interesting already. All right, let's see what else we get here. Oops. I don't want to drop my cards on the floor. Six of Wands. The Lovers. Okay. Oops. And Five of Swords. All right. So, this is interesting to say the least, and it kind of talks about what I was just saying, how you may be having a secret come through from a loved one. Like maybe they're really just pouring their heart out to you lately, okay? But like, first of all, when you get the Wheel of Fortune, okay, this talks about, the four seasons, okay? The four seasons in the year, and their corresponding tarot suit is kind of like all illustrated here in this card. It's very much so talking about nobility and good luck and protection, okay? And then along with like health and wisdom and virtue, living a long life. Up in the left hand corner of the card, you can kind of see a mix of like orange maple leaves for autumn, combined with like acorns for the harvest. And the cup suit is aligned with, the autumn season and is linked to the element of water. So the maple leaves symbolize elegance and beauty and energy. And, being the acorns being like prosperity and wisdom. Each thing in this card represents something within nature. Like the element of earth is represented by the pinnacle of the winter solstice with holly and Yuletide, the Yuletide plant. And it talks about good luck and the protection that you could gain from this. And in the bottom right, you see the pink cherry blossom for the spring equinox, okay? Together with the sword, which is about the element of air, and a classic spring flowering tree, signifying nobility and chivalry. Chivalry. I cannot say that word today. In the bottom left, though, you have the green oak leaves and the summer solstice and the hawthorn wand, right? And from that, you get the element of fire, and it talks about health and wisdom, like I said, and living a long life. So this card talks about the changes you may be possibly going through or you've went through so far this year already. I feel like we've had a really powerful beginning to our new year, and a lot of things are changing for many, many of you. This is a collective general read, so it's for everyone, and it can mean many different things for each of you, okay? So however it resonates for you. There's no wrong or right. But when you get the Justice card, it talks about balance and fairness, okay? Reminding us that karma kind of always gets its way, right? It really is like a second karma card in a sense. You need to ask yourself, what is out of balance, okay? What sort of justice are you looking for? What is it that seems unfair in your life, maybe? Or what has brought you to this point? Is it a possible legal matter? This could symbolize that you need to restore your balance. It indicates kind of that fair play and honesty are coming, okay? Balance is coming. Situations will work themselves out. You just need to trust in it and leave it in the hands of God, basically, okay? And then you get the Tower. Okay, now everybody fears the Tower card. It's like one of the most feared cards, right? Along with three of swords. All right, but this is about a change of plans. It could be a possible revelation of secrets, a blow to the ego. But I feel more like this is like a dramatic change, okay, and the removal of blocks in your spiritual path. That's really what I'm seeing out of all of this. This is going to be a time for many of you having a moment, that aha moment where things just like the veil is lifted and all of a sudden you just understand what you didn't understand before, if that makes sense to you. All right. And then you get the Six of Wands, and the Six of Wands is all about victory and achievement and recognizing a job well done. Okay, accomplishment after all the hard work you put in. So yeah, you've got these many changes coming from all the work you put in. And then you get the Lovers card. Well, what does the Lovers signify? It doesn't necessarily mean you have a new relationship coming in, but you could. This could be a love reading for some of you, or about your significant other. Maybe there's changes between the two of you, and you guys are now getting along better. Okay, this card really, it signifies a beautiful relationship, usually romantic, but it doesn't have to be. The choice you make now will affect your future. And this card also comes to remind you that love heals. So if you have gone through some changes, right, or some bad times with the Tower card and that justice, and you're trying to find that equilibrium that you don't seem to find, it's coming, okay? This new moon wants you to know it's really coming, and it's here in the cards right in front of us saying that, yeah, definitely we've got this new energy coming in. And then you get the Five of Swords, and that really talks about a little bit of trickery. Maybe somebody was hiding something from you, right? And now they're just going to tell you everything they didn't want to tell you before. It doesn't have to be something bad. It could be like, they just didn't want to admit how much they care about you. Or, maybe they're always, acting like, ew, I'm not into love, blah, blah, blah. And then all of a sudden, It's like, well, I really do love you, like, and they're just pouring their guts out to you. That's what this new moon's gonna do. It's gonna bring people together. It's gonna help open our eyes to what we really need to transform in our lives and bring in something bright and wonderful. It's gonna, the dragonflies in this card really illustrate seeing through illusions of each other. So it's being more open, okay? So you're going to have more open, honest communication, relationships with all of those around you. It doesn't necessarily, like I say, have to be a romantic relationship, okay? Excuse me. So let's pull some Moon Oracle and see what else we have coming through from Luna. What does this new moon want us to really know? One more good shuffle. Cut the deck. Oops, upside down. Look at that. It's time to take action. New moon in Aries, okay? And even though we have a new moon in Pisces, Aries is a go-getter, right? Aries is the leader, the beginning of the zodiac. Usually that's the card that usually the zodiac the sign that the zodiac starts with, for whatever reason. I'm really not sure, but yeah, it's definitely time to take action and start doing things that you want to accomplish, okay? This new moon is about manifesting your realities and your dreams and making them, a reality, right? Or I'm sorry, manifesting your dreams to make them a reality. Sorry. And then look at this. A win-win outcome is forecast, full moon in Libra, and that goes beautiful with the Justice card. And I'm putting it right on top of those, so that aligns beautifully. So maybe excuse me, I don't know where this is coming from. Maybe all of a sudden I start talking and it's like I'm losing my voice. A win-win outcome is forecast. Maybe this has to do with finding that balance in your relationships, okay? Really just figuring out what it is that you two need to work on. Or it could be a relationship with your parent or a coworker or anyone. Maybe it's with yourself, okay? Excuse me, I just needed to get a drink quick. But yeah, this is really the time to take action with those changes and get through those cycles that you've been going through. This is coming, karma's coming full circle for almost everyone. And this new beginning where you're going to find more balance where you haven't had it before, okay? Look at that. Have faith in your dreams. And we were just talking about manifesting your dreams into reality. On top of the Tower card with the Five of Swords. Five of Swords talking about, being careful, right? And, not getting tricked or seeing through the illusion of something. So, don't just think that your dreams are just going to fall in your lap, right? You still have to put forth the effort and the work in those dreams to make them your reality. But the Tower card really talking about, a change coming that maybe you didn't see. So look at, maybe you are really getting this relationship that's going to be balanced and open, and everything's going to find its balance and its rightful place in your life. And you're going to take action, and your dreams are going to start manifesting, okay? This is really a beautiful reading so far. I want to take the Journey of the Soul deck, Oracle deck here, and pull a couple cards here. I want to see what more energy we have coming through. What kind of energies? Right now it looks to me like this is all about relationships and dreams manifesting, and it could be that you're going to partner with somebody and really just get your own business off the ground, if that's what it is. Maybe you're going to finally do that. You've been waiting for so long, and we've got a jumper already popping out of the deck. Look at this one. Humor. I choose to focus on the lighter side of life. That goes beautiful. Excuse me, I'm sorry. That goes beautiful with the Five of Swords, because the Five of Swords is all about being able to laugh at yourself and look at things from a lighter perspective. Okay, and the next one, look at Judgment. I understand that everyone has their own unique path and challenges, along with that Justice card and the Full Moon and Libra card with the win-win outcome as forecast. So yeah, I would say if you're going through some kind of legal matter, it is definitely going to be a great, you're going to get the outcome you were looking to get, okay? But also, that Judgment card could be that maybe you were being a little too unfair to your partner, or maybe they were being too unfair to you. And this is now a time for you guys to kind of get that taken care of and over with, because it's tiring, it's getting old, right? Maybe it's time for new things, new feelings, new energies coming in between the two of you. This is a really great reading, you guys. The synchronicities in this are just crazy. Yeah, Spirit really telling you guys that, like, this new moon is going to bring forth just beautiful new things for you in balance, beautiful manifestations. And it's really all about opening that third eye and seeing what you want and focusing on that. All right, we are going to pull some Vision of the Soul cards. Oops. There we go. 2 more jumped out. All right, let's see what we've got. I'm going to take them. Look at Earth grounding. Yeah, give yourself some structure. Give yourself that grounding that you need to really, keep your feet planted on the ground so that you can focus, so that your realities, or your dreams do become your reality. Okay, when you get this, it's all about being supported and feeling like you belong. Mother Gaia herself really speaking to you through this card, opening up a channel of supportive healing energy from within the Earth's core, her heart, right? The flow of her heartbeat is channeling through this structure of the mineral kingdom, awakening your love of earth and nature, your sense of belonging and being part of that web of life that expresses itself in a miraculous way on the planet. Mother Gaia, she holds within her essence the key of life, the seed of life, and the wisdom to partake in the sustainable co-creation of life on this planet, right? So only once you're rooted and connected to her can you really branch out and reach the sky, and can your seed that you planted form this new life, right? And take root. So yeah, really talking about keeping yourself grounded and even. That will help you gain your balance. That will help you manifest your realities and keep you on a straight and narrow path, right? And look at this. Rise of the Divine Divas. Okay, number 22. And 22 being a really great master number. Talking about partnerships. Again, 22 is all about working with someone, working as a team, coming together, okay? So then when you get this card, it really talks about all about nature again, and like rebirth and reconnecting and life. So this expression of physical life from Mother Earth is nothing short of a miracle, but it expresses, each of these expressions has their own unique and necessary role to play, right? So it's time for you to fully acknowledge and behold all these expressions of, rebirth and reconnection and whatnot. And realize that you're merely a small part of the whole, okay? But you are part of it. And you're going to find your place this year with this new moon is really going to help you. And this card really signifies nature supporting life, and life and nature being life, okay? And Maybe you felt separated from that for a while. Maybe you felt like you didn't belong, and where was I? And my scales were tipped from one side to the other a little more than, I was leaning this way more than that way, and now I'm going to find that balance. This is just so really, really significant cards and synchronicities going together beautifully. But yeah, your part in the dance of life is now to kind of hold space and honor and respect and support the new birth that you are creating with your dreams, with your balance, with your action. So as you awaken to your connectedness, right, and as you realize where you fit and belong, you will rise and co-create with this new beginning, this spring that's coming ahead, right? That we have coming, and it's all about tapping into those energies and finding your support, okay? And maybe you're gonna receive that from your other person. Okay, wow, that is just crazy. And then look, I just looked for the heck of it. The next card is Infinity. How much does that say? That we have a circle of life, and that really goes beautifully with our Wheel of Fortune card. Or I'm sorry, our Wheel of Life. Or Wheel of the Year. Why can I never get that one right? But look at that. All about grounding and going through the seasons and the changes. That is really, really significant. And those cards do not want to stay there for me right now. Stay there, little guys. All right. So let's see one more message from Spirit and our spiritual team. What is it that they really want you to know for this new moon? Okay, because not only do we have Spirit saying you guys are going to find your rightful place, you're going to find balance, you're going to take action, you're going to make your dreams a reality, you're going to have positive outcomes. If you had something major going on, you're going to come together with another person and coexist in this partnership, right? Whether it's work or romance or just a friendship. And you're going to really come together to create what it is you need to do, or just to find that balance and that understanding in one another. Okay, so let's see what our Archangel Michael card have to say. What do our spirit guides want us to know, really? One last message to get this, or to, help us stay on that path we're trying to stay on, which can be hard because we get thrown curveballs, right? Look at this. Prayer will help the situation. Dear God and Archangel Michael and anyone else who you want to pray to, such as Jesus, I ask for your divine intervention in this situation. I welcome your help and I trust and follow your guidance with gratitude and grace. I need a miracle and ask that you send one to me with this situation quickly. Thank you and amen. Wow, beautiful message there for you guys, right? That is beautiful. One more. Eternal love. Help me perceive all of the love that surrounds me so that I can feel safe receiving expression and giving love. Yeah, look at it's everywhere. You guys are going to find your balance. You're going to find where you belong, and you're going to take your rightful place, grounded, ready, balanced, finding a little bit of humor in the situation, maybe putting your faith in those dreams, praying and receiving that eternal love back that you've been giving out for so long that you feel maybe you weren't getting back in return. It's all going to come full circle and find its rightful place. That's what this new moon is going to bring for the majority of us. All right. So there you have it, everyone. There are your messages. I thank you all for stopping by. Happy Pisces new moon to you all. And as always, happy connecting.